Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Alright, hello everybody, my name is Curtis J and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So we're starting right in potions class because
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your
computer
ingredients.
just had a blue screen and it restarted and I lost my recording while
Please be
and so that
meticulous
file was
when adding
corrupted.
powder to your potions.
So I apologize.
One errant sneeze
We missed
could be
Herbology
disastrous.
and we're starting right in potions because the recording win is gone. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, and I'm a little bit nervous. I hope it doesn't happen again. So I hope everything's good now. I turned down some settings in OBS just a bit. So everything seems to be going good now. Okay. Alright. I think I've started enough. No? There we go. Okay. So hopefully everything goes okay right here. Okay. This is gonna blow
I
up.
see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Okay. Right before then is what happened. It crashed like right before.
Not an easy potion to brew.
Okay.
Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Of course,
Some
Professor.
can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others,
Okay.
however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Okay. Alright, Wiggenweld potion. Alright,
My parents
Ashwinder
considered
eggs
keeping me home
and
from school this year after the
dark
rumors of a
Mongo
goblin
fur.
rebellion.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
Excuse me, yes. Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm
Oh, you-
Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so
Another
myself.
Weasley.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Alright.
Very well, I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Keep your potions.
Revelio.
Alright.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I hope you don't get us in trouble. I'm gonna save real quick. That way, Manual. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
All right.
Have patience and be thorough.
Oh, we gotta do that potion. Okay. It's brewing.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Excuse me,
What's
I still have a
happening?
bit of a cough.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Potato!
Get it! Not again.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
He did do it on his own.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry. We might as well be honest about it. We got caught.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Yes, Professor. Now, we didn't get
I
in
think
trouble.
each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
We didn't get in trouble. And recording seems to be going good, so extra awesome. Okay, so we know how to brew potions now that it's gone now. Okay, so now can I save? I would very much like to save, just in case. Okay, we're good. All right. Sorry, I don't know what it happened earlier. Hello.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
It was nothing.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Well, no one was hurt, and honestly, it was just a few sparks went off, and it stung.
Ugh, my robes are...
But yeah, we were honest about it, and we didn't get in trouble. All right, meet with Natty. All right, now we can go do that. I'm so upset that we met the herbology part of that
Off on another adventure, are we?
got corrupted. But
Revelio.
well, and I never had that happen during the recording either. It was like a blue screen, and this is a new computer as well. So, well, I hope everything's recording okay.
Let's be sure we make...
I'll have to check after, and then we'll see. But yeah, that was an interesting potions class. Now we know how to brew Wigan Weld, and once we find more ingredients that we need, this... Nice.
It's always so exciting.
All right, we can go meet Nat. Oh, can I fast travel there? All right, there she is.
It is good to see you, my friend.
You too.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I can't say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
That can be dangerous.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Okay.
Be on your guard.
Well, friend, you're going to get
I've
your...
always said that travel broad and...
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Well, I was going to go check out some treasure, but... we better get over there.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
We better go over here and see what's up.
They must have come this way. Think!
Can I help you?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You will not survive this fight! That is mine!
Take that. Oh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Yeah. Take that.
Back from release me!
Woohoo!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research? And who's Priya
You
first?
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Interesting.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
All right.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
All right.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
All right. Shut up.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Merlin! This
The
is
flames make the
uncharted
pyres
territory.
sink.
I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
We have to do this.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
You have to do them quickly. Yay! Okay.
Yes, how beautiful!
Neat.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
All right. What else?
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
Of course.
I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
And you?
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
All right. Oh, look, she's backing up. Oh, there she goes. All right. What quest is next? I guess I should wait, huh? Excuse me.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Alright, we can do that real fast, and then I think we'll go ahead and end the episode. Hogsmeade. Well, and then we're going to talk to Mr. Ollivander, and then we'll go ahead and end the episode there, because that'll put us at around 30 minutes.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Alright, here we go.
House elves
No.
are Wizardkind's best friends.
Sorry. Hello.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Sounds interesting.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw.
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll see what I can
I'll
find.
have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Trying to be. Alright. Now I have, if I, just real quick, if I unaccept the request and then try to talk to him, okay, no, okay, that doesn't do anything. So, we'll go ahead and do that next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to swish and click that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!